Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here for Fun Fold Friday. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ottawa, Canada, and I run Pinery Paper Crafts and offer card making classes and inspiration and fun. Actually, I was just prepping this week for the Hey Birthday Chick class, which is tomorrow. So for those of you who registered, it's going to be very fun. All right, just pulling myself up. I'm pulling up Facebook so that I can see the comments. I hope everyone's having a great day. It's beautiful here in Ottawa. The sun is shining, and I don't know what the temperature is, but it seems springy. It feels like spring. So I'm excited about today's class. We're finishing up our week using the Simply Succulents and Potted Succulent dies. And I'm going to show you something to do with this die that I discovered when I was making one of the cards this week. So we've been working with this set all week, and I love the sentiments, and I love the dies. The sentiment dies are beautiful. It's just a really nice set. So definitely worth having in your stash. And one of our greetings today is from Itty Bitty Birthdays. This is a great stamp set. We used it in our Stamp Stack of Birthday card class. And it's got great greetings. They're not too big, so they're easy to incorporate into a card. Just a couple of commercials. I have just added, I'm so excited, I just added a new class to my offering for March. Typically when I do Spring Stamp Camp, and it's usually in March, we do our Easter cards, but Spring Stamp Camp isn't till April 10th, and that is the weekend after Easter. So I decided to add another class. It's called Springtime Joy. Hey guys, sorry, didn't even look at the comments. Hello Monique and Barb and Phyllis and Sylvia. Oh, it's cold in Indiana. It's nice here. Well, it's all relative. It's nice here because I think it's maybe above 0. So hi Pat. So this class will feature Springtime Joy, which is a really cute little set that you can use for Easter or just spring cards, or you could use it for a baby card. And the greetings are really nice. May the new life of spring bring you joy. Easter is a lovely reminder of new beginnings and welcome spring. So the sentiments are very versatile, I think, for this time of year. We have some cute little flowers, a bunny, a lamb, and a little chick. So there's 2 options. There's 3 options. If you're on my team, you get all my classes for $18. It is a smoking good deal. And we also have a lot of fun. And if you join by Sunday, you get 5, count them, 5 free packs of 6x6 designer series paper that will be premiering in the next annual catalog. You can't even buy it yet. There's lots of perks of being a demo, and one of them is ordering early. So you get Springtime Joy. You do receive the stamp set because you'll need it to make the cards. And you also receive this pack of ribbon, flowers for every season, ribbon combo pack. So for option 1, which is $50. It includes 3 cards and 3 treat bags. They'll coordinate. And option 2 is $65, and it includes 6 cards and 6 treat containers. And if you've ever taken any of my classes before, you know for sure there will be chocolate involved. I've already started buying chocolate for this class. Hi Linda. So it's going to be a really fun class, and it's up on my blog now, mariannecowan.com, under events. It's March 20th. So March 13th is the Dragonfly Garden class. March 20th now is Springtime Joy, and March 27th is Masculine Cards. So lots going on in March, because I don't know about you, but we're not going anywhere anytime soon. So reminder, celebration ends on Sunday. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to get free products. This paper alone and this set is so pretty. I don't know, I've used everything in this catalog and shared it with you on Facebook. There's just so many things to choose from, and you do get to to choose a free item with a $60 purchase in Canada, and some of them are 120 level because they're more comprehensive. Hello, Phyllis. And so I told you about my upcoming classes. Spring Stamp Camp is April 10th, so the deadline for early bird registration is Sunday as well. So you can go on and register for that as well. It's a full day of stamping fun. It is a lot of fun. There's door prizes. We make 14 cards, 7 designs, 2 of each, and then a 3D item. And I always throw lots of extra little things in there. Paper Pumpkin, register by March 10th. And because it's their anniversary month, you'll be getting a free set of stencils and a sponge. And the projects look really cool. Adventure Awaits is the theme. And this is the class I'm having tomorrow. Hey Birthday Chick. We're doing the Hey Birthday Chick bundle. And I'll just say there's wobbles involved in this class. Actually, there will be wobbles involved in the Springtime Joy class as well. Next week, all week, I will be featuring the Butterfly Bouquet set of projects, and Sunday, I think the only set I haven't used yet is the Corner stamp set, which is the free celebration one, so I might incorporate it into the butterflies, because really a week is not long enough for this stamp set. It is so pretty. Anyone purchasing from me the Butterfly Brilliance collection, I think that will be available to customers. I haven't really seen the customer flyer. This was our pre-order, so we were able to order it early. Another perk about being a demonstrator. Anyways, if you purchase the Butterfly Brilliance collection, product collection from me, you will receive a free card class with 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs. And you will need to use your materials for the class, but I'll have everything else ready and prepped for you. So, another good deal. All right, fun folds. So I don't even know which one. I think I'll start with this one because I have more stuff on the table to make this one. And this is the one that I happened upon, and I'll show you. Here's all the cards we've made so far. Day 1, we started simple with just blending brushes, color behind this beautiful die. Then I did a pop of color on the die behind the flower, just the one flower for a focal point. And then I did this one when I colored the actual dyed piece. And I thought that turned out really cool. And we have pearlescent paper underneath. So that was day 1. And this is the one that inspired me for today's card. Some of you may have seen this. I don't know. I haven't seen it online. So day 2, we did, again, a couple using the same die. And this is the ombre paper in these 2 cards. And for these ones, we just did little scenes, just different ways to use the different flowers, and I'm pretty sure that's aloe. And then this one, we used some designer series paper. And then I introduced this little shelf from Flower Window Box, I want to say, stamp set. We have the brick wall, which I did some sponging on. Then I figured out we could use this die for the front of the cover, like these ones we used to have a little while ago in the catalog, and I loved them. And we had colored vellum there, so we put the vellum underneath. It was really pretty. This is from the Floral Artistry paper, designer series paper. And then I just did a soft one in vellum, adding vellum and soft seafoam. So that's what we've made so far. Lots of succulent cards. So when I was designing this one, when I lifted up the paper, so I just did all the paper, when I lifted it up, it had the most beautiful design underneath on the paper. So I thought, that'd be fun to do as a stencil. So I decided to combine it with Fun Fold Friday. So here's all the pieces. So what I did first is I just ran it through that big die, and here's what it came as. And I'm going to show you how I did it in a second. There's a lot of pieces for this. That's my little measurements. So here's what I did. I took this, I lined it up so it was close to the edge. Now in hindsight, I might have put it more centered, but whatever. It is what it is. So my idea was I went right to the edge, pretty close to the edge. And then I'll show you how I did the brushing in a second. And then I thought, okay, I'll just lift it up and line it up again to use for my card. But then I realized it doesn't line up perfectly. So I did two sections. And then I'm going to do one more little section for the front. So this is going to be for our card, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a second. But I do have one little piece on the front that I still need to do. So I'll do a little demo on how I did it. Now this piece is going to be on the front, and this little section here is going to be beside it. So I'm trying to coordinate what part of my die, my stencil, do I want for this front piece. I want it to be fairly subtle. Not too much color because there's going to be color in other places. I was going to put it this way, but it's not quite wide enough. So I'm just going to put it somewhere here with just a little bit of color. And I mean, I can put the flowers, whatever colors I want, I think up here. So I'm going to tuck it into the corner. I want it all covered, so. Now, you can washi tape it down. I'm not going to bother. So this is actually Flirty Flamingo, Soft Seafoam, and Highland Heather. Those are the colors I've used for this card. So for this one I'm going to use, and I want this pretty subtle, so I'm going to use green, and I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. I found it easier to do the flower first, wherever I wanted color other than green. So I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo, line it up again. Always start off, and I'll show you one that maybe I didn't start off and it was like blobbier than I wanted it. Okay, like that's enough. That's all you need. I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to go back in with the green. So again, and it's easy if it moves to line it back up, because you do want it lined up. So I'm starting off, and I want this one pretty light. I think I need to re-ink my ink pad. I've used Soft Seafoam actually a lot this week. Moved a little bit, so I'll just put it back on. I'm not adding any color at this end. I just want a little bit of color on this. And I'll just lift it up and see. Yep, that's good. I could add more there, but I don't. I really want it subtle. Okay, I'm just going to get all these things out of the way. The blending brushes are currently on not orderable because they're so popular. But that's okay, they'll come back. So I'm done with my stencil, and here are my pieces. So for this fun fold, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 1 1/4, 4, 6 3/4. All right, now the person I saw this, I can't remember, her name is Melissa, because she called it the M fold because it looks like an M when we're done. Okay, trying to remember all the ways to fold it. So you can see when we put this piece on, it's going to look like an M. So she called it an M fold. All right, so now I need to think about where I want all my pieces. I thought about this already, so I don't have to sit here and think about it with you. But I want a piece here, 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 and here. So originally I thought, oh, I can just line it all up and it'll all be cohesive. That didn't really work out. So my first piece is going to go here. I got my little guide here. So this one needs to be 4 1/8. And then I'll have room to do this little piece from this. And then this section will be my 2 pieces for 2 1/8. Hopefully that makes sense. I have to grab my paper cutter. I could have cut it ahead of time, but I wanted to show you how I even thought about it after I did my blending. I guess I didn't stamp, I blended. So this first one needs to be 4 1/4. So I'm putting it in this way. So that's going to be this piece. Okay, that's not right. Oh, it needs to be 4. All right, hopefully. Oh, I know what I did. I did it in eighths. 4 1/8, not 4 1/4. 4 1/8. Okay, so I did 4. Still good. So that I'm going to leave that there. So this little one, I need to have 1 1/8. Hopefully I left enough room. Ooh, just. So I definitely don't really want it to go onto the other section. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be our little piece for the front. Now I need to get 2 pieces, 2 1/8. I know that's upside down. So 2 1/8. So that's going to go, why is that not good? Okay, that wasn't right. Obviously I can't measure. 2 1/2. All right, one of them will be a bit too small, but darn, because I would have had enough room too. All right, under, oh well, we're just gonna go with it. Making sure this is right this time. 2 1/2. All right, I'll have to fix those measurements. This one will be a bit short, but that's okay because that goes over top of it. We might even. Okay. So now we have all our pieces. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tuck this over here so that, because when that's down, you're not going to really see it. All right, let's get our glue. That really came out fast. And I can decide if I want it this way. I want it this way, I think. I want to put it this way because I want it to line up with this. Oops. All right. Even though this is not quite the right width, I think it'll be fine. But we will line it up here so that there's some kind of flow. And then this one goes on the front. And that other little one that we did together, hopefully I measured it right. It goes on this other little piece I have that is 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then that's going to go like that. All right, it'll still be pretty. Hi, Wanda. All right, so with the white glue, we have a little bit of wiggle room when we're putting it on. So I want to go back and do a little more deep fold because this card has a lot of folds in it. And when you add paper to every layer, it makes it a bit thick. So this goes right across. No, I think I like it like that. I'm going to use snail on this. So just a little bit at the edge. I think I'll center it. All right, now we have our little things to add. So this is from the die set. Time to Celebrate is from Itty Bitty Birthday. And I'm going to put this flat because I have a little pot to add. And I'll show you what I did to the pot. Oopsie. And I'm doing it, I did the sentiment over to the side because the little pot is going to go here. So, oh, that's a small pot, you say. I took the regular size pot and I just trimmed it down so it's more like a dish. because I've seen succulents in like dishes like this. Okay, so then I have a whole bunch of flowers. So I kept with the same color scheme, and I have Flirty Flamingo and purple Highland Heather. All right, and there's an extra little piece there. So let's add our succulents, and I'm just going to build up a little succulent scene. If I can find my take a pick tool. Oh, there's my other one. I like this one better. Well, it's sharper. It's an old one. So I'm going to put this maybe over to one side. And then I do have some of these string of pearls, but I am going to cut them because they're a bit long. And then I'll just glue dot them on and put a flower over top. So we'll just add those. They're just so pretty. Now I have a large purple, and then I have some smaller different colors. So they're all, this is Flirty Flamingo Dark, this is Flirty Flamingo Light, and then this is Highland Heather. So I'm going to add the big one first, deciding what's the best way to do that. We'll add a glue dot. I have already put Wink of Stella. I think I want the really bright one in the front. Right over top. I'm going to pop up the whole thing. So, oh, I was going to say, what happened to my glue dot? I'm going to pop up the whole thing, so I don't need to be popping too much up right now. Then I'll put this one right there. I need a fresh glue dot. I like building up little scenes like this. This one I'm going to put behind. And that might be enough. I don't think we need the extra purple one. I think that's enough. So now I'm going to get some dimensionals and pop it up on the card. Hi, Darlene. So I think 3 will be enough. Now, you could put a ribbon around this, or if you don't like how it opens so much, but really it's going to be folded when it's in the envelope, and then when they display it, because of course they will want to display it. Just making sure the succulent's kind of still inside the card. All right, so there we go for the first card. You could actually glue this down because you don't really need to fold it out. Let's do that, especially because I messed up here. Whoopsie. Oh, I'm out. So that will keep it folded a little better as well. And then you still have your fun fold. And then you could actually even write on that, or you could add a little piece of paper in there, or you could add your greeting on the back. Anyways, very pretty. So that's a cool technique when you're using, you can use that die as a mask as well. Oh, and I also went ahead and colored some rhinestones. This is Flirty Flamingo, and then these ones are purple. So we'll just add a couple. I haven't been putting them in the middle of flowers. I don't know if it looks good or, oh, well, it looks good. There we go. That one could have been a bigger one, but I don't have any bigger ones colored. This is like breaking all my rules about embellishments. There, I like that. That's a really cool technique. So it just shows you another way that you can use those dies as well, because that die is a very specific die. So here's how I colored on top of it, and here's the effect on the bottom. Obviously I used different colors on this one. Okay, so that's our first card. We're only doing 2 cards today because they're a little more complicated. All right, so this idea I got from Angie Judah, Chicken Scratch. That's her site, and Chicken Scratch. And she did it with the Hey Chicks, actually. So I do this fold all the time, as you guys know. But she added another element to it. So this piece is, let me measure because my little sheet is not accurate. 8.5 by 1.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4 and 6 3/8. 4 1/4 and 6 3/8. I'll put the measurements up on Facebook when I make sure that they're actually accurate. Okay, so we're using that ombre paper, and I did it exactly like she did with the paper, so I'm just going to put on the paper. This DSP is only available till Sunday night. Okay, and then we have another little piece for the bottom, and I will put up all these measurements. You don't need to put 2 pieces down here, but it looked cute. And it doesn't matter if you can see the seam because your little fold is going to be over top of it. Then we have the 2 panels for the front. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to put one with the faded light side up. This was Phyllis's technique, and I use it all the time now when I'm doing this ombre paper. It gives just a really cool effect. So that one's got the light side up, and now I'll put the light side down. Looks like I measured these ones properly. All right, and then another little piece for the front. All right, so this is how this fold works. I am going to grab my Stampin' Seal Plus. So we want to make sure that we put it only this far. So I'm not even going to do it that far. So we'll put this one on first. And I want it to cover up this little seam. Perfect. And then just fold it down, open it up, and some more Stampin' Seal Plus here. And then just hold it, fold it, hold it, fold it, and you're good to go. Isn't that cute? The ombre paper pack is so fun. It is so fun. I'm going to miss this paper. All right, I did some little bling. So now we have just some little scalloped rectangles. Let's use this seeing as it's sitting right here. So I did the little greeting, which is from the stamp set. This is going to go here, and then our little succulents are going to go there. Yep, that's good. So I think I'll pop this up, actually. Oh, that'll be cute, Teresa. Yeah, this is a fun fold. And like I said, I've done the basic fold a lot, actually. But I don't think I've ever done it and added this little like bridge inside. It's kind of cute. And you could decorate more. You could put more designer series paper there. I'm giving you the basics today. So now we have some more aloe. I'm going with aloe. If anyone thinks it's something different, let me know. So I'm going to put 2. Whoopsie. I already went ahead and did my little bow. And for those of you who haven't seen some of the other videos, I found a piece of scrap actually in my container. So that's one of the embossing folders. I want to say Tasteful Textiles, but actually can't be 100% sure. So we have that, we have that, we have 1 string of pearls. Oh no, I wanted to add a vellum one. I don't know why. I just do. So we're going to add 2 strings of pearls, a vellum one first. I'm pretty sure there's no string of pearls this color, but hey, if you're making a card, you can make it any color you want. And then I went with Flirty Flamingo because it's Granny Apple Green, so it's a nice bright color, and that's going to go there with the dimensional. This card is pretty easy to make. And we're going to pop it up, and that'll also hold your little string down. And I think this is light enough that you could just write your message there, or you could add, again, you could add a little layer of white to the inside. I didn't do that. Yes, Teresa, that's a good point. It does use up all those little pieces that you have left over. Okay, so I want to get this so that it's not on top of my sentiment and not hanging off my card. So, and because I have this up with dimensionals and then this up with dimensionals, it seems okay. I was going to say I might need to add another layer of dimensionals because it is tipped a little bit to the side, but it's good enough. Good enough, I say. Now I did color some rhinestones with Granny Apple Green. Actually, that one's pretty big. I'm going to put it up here. And then the medium size one. These come small, medium, large. I'm going to add right over here. And there's one more, so we have to put it somewhere. Just tuck it in there. All right, so those are our 2 fun folds for today. This one showing you also the technique about using your large die as a stencil or a mask. Some people call it stencil, some people call it mask. And that's a cute fold. Can't even tell that I made a boo-boo. And then the second one, and it's pretty heavy, it's pretty weighted down, so I think when it stands up it would be very beautiful. And then this one is like a Z fold with a Z fold bridge, I guess you could call it. And yeah, featuring the ombre paper. Don't miss out on that ombre paper. It is only here until February 28th. All right, thank you for joining me today. I hope you try one of these fun folds. I will post the measurements, but not till later on tonight because I have to go deliver a couple of card classes. And I'm going to do that right after Facebook Live. So, 2 fun folds to add to our collection. So I have quite a succulents collection of cards now. So anyone that likes succulents will have a lot to choose from. Just checking to see if it's all in screen. There we go. So that ends Succulent Week. I hope you enjoyed the cards this week. It is a fun set to have, and it's pretty versatile in what you can do with it as well. The reason I do one set a week or one bundle is to show you the versatility of the sets. Because if you're going to spend the money to buy one, you want to know that you can use it for more than just one card idea. So here's a lot of card ideas. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 card ideas for Simply Succulents. All right, I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you get into your craft room, and I hope you get outside. Actually, it's supposed to be messy weather here tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, which is good because I have marking to do. But today it's beautiful out, so I'm just going to hop in my car and go for a little drive. If you are watching, I do appreciate it if you like or share my video. If you are watching on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I post new classes. Or not, yeah, you could use this as a class. New card ideas. Thanks everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you Sunday night at 7. And don't forget, next week is butterfly bouquet. It's got 2 different names. Got Butterfly Brilliance, I think is the set, and then Butterfly Bouquet. So I will be doing that all next week, but I will start with the corner stamp set from Stampin' Up on Sunday and incorporate some butterflies into that. And if it's butterflies, you know there's going to be lots of vellum. All right, so we'll see you all, well, hopefully we'll see some of you on Sunday night. Enjoy your weekend.